I wanted to do again, I copied these down, these tags. I forget to put the title on them. And I try to make sure I haven't done them in the past, but if I did do this, it probably was like 3 or 4 years ago. But this is a holiday tag. And again, don't remember where I got it from. I know a lot of tags I get from I Love Dawson's Creek, so I'm not even sure. If you know the titles, let me know, and I'll put it in the title. But this is holiday questions. One of them is, which holiday do you celebrate? I guess it's like different holidays. You have Hanukkah, you have Christmas. I think another one is Ramadan, Kwanzaa. I celebrate Christmas. What are you doing for the holidays this year? Sadly, I guess, my family wasn't thinking of me. And, I moved out here to Texas to be with my family. And my sister, I guess for my mom's sake, paid for Christmas as a birthday Christmas present. She paid for them, my brother and the girls, to go to New York. And so I'm going to be alone again. I was alone for 15 years. I'm like, hello, did you guys even think of me? No, she did not offer me the same thing. And it's okay, because I honestly don't really have a desire to go back to New York. I would prefer that my daughter come here, because she moved back to New York. My favorite holiday drink. My favorite holiday drink is eggnog. Even though I'm diabetic and I stay away from sugar as much as possible, that is my vice for the holidays. As soon as it hits the stores, I'm buying in. They have so many different flavors. I need to check out Target, because they had red velvet one year. They've got the eggnogs, all different flavors now you can get. So yeah, that's my favorite holiday drink. Candy cane or gingerbread man. If you're talking about the taste, I don't like either. But I will use candy canes to freshen my breath. So I guess candy cane. A favorite holiday Christmas song. Oh Holy Night. My uncle used to play it when I was a little girl, and I love listening to it. Sometimes I used to ask him to play it over and over and over again. Weirdest gift I ever received. I know the weirdest gift that we ever received in this family was my husband had went to a Christmas party on the job, and he got a recorder that you clip on your car visor. That's like something writers would use, journalists, not. I told him, wrap that thing up and bring it to the next Christmas party. That was crazy. Have I ever made a snowman? Oh my goodness. Snow has to be, I don't know if you know this, but snow has to have the right density to make a snowman. If the snow is very powdery, there's just no way. But if the snow is moist, then you can make a snowman. And one time we had a winter wonderland in New York. And we lived across the street from a schoolyard. So the school is huge blanket of snow. It was beautiful. So me, my husband, and my daughter went out there playing in the snow. And we spent all this time building a snowman. We sweated to make our first snowman. And we saw some kids coming, some teenagers. And as we were tired, so we went inside, drink our hot cocoa. We turned around and the kids got sticks and totally tore up that snowman after we worked so hard to build it. I was so mad. But yeah, so yes, we did once. My favorite winter fragrance. I used to be the type that used to wear like softer fragrances for the summer, spring, and then heavier fragrances for the winter. But I think my favorite fragrance would be probably a musky, vanilla-y floral scent, like pink sugar, that you can find at Sephora, which I bought once because I had a coupon. I got it for half price. I guess that would be, I know that I was able to find something very musky and yet feminine, romantic type of scent from Walmart. It was the actual Walmart brand, and they discontinued it. So I guess it would be a musky, slightly florally, sweet scent, I guess. And that would be for either, all year round. More often I would wear it in the winter. The top of my Christmas list this year, I don't even care about Christmas presents anymore because, I buy what I want to buy. For me right now, being able to buy makeup is a gift with our financial situation. Again, you have to look for sales and stuff like that and coupons. So I don't think I really have anything at the top of my list. I'm just actually sad that I'm going to be alone again without my family this year. But, just honestly, just that we're all together. Because as long as me, my husband, and my children are together, that's really all that matters to me. As long as we're safe, as long as we're healthy, as long as we're okay, then, roof over our head, clothes on our back, food on the table. That's really the most important thing for me. So an actual present, then every year, every day of the year, that's all I would wish for, is that my family could be together. I guess the only, if I could say I'm wishing for something, is that I wish my oldest daughter could be with us this Christmas. So that would be it. What's the most important thing to you about the holidays? Same thing. I wish, I know that in my heart, I wish that we had our own home, which we claim this close to doing, because honestly, it's cheaper now to buy a home than it is to rent. It would, I wish that if we had our own home that we could decorate it, but as far as importance, what's important is just what I said before, that we just, as long as we're together, as long as we're safe, we're healthy, and we're together, again, food on the table, clothes on our back, roof over our head, I'm good. And then there's another set of questions. I don't think it's the same tag, but the other set of questions is, when do you start decorating? I think it depends. Before I was married, I was a bah humbug, and I got mad if anyone decorated before December 1st. But if I try to decorate after Thanksgiving, between Thanksgiving and this first week of December, I try to decorate then. So that's what I try to do now. And that's why I wish I had my own house or my own garage. Now the garage is like 10 feet away, 50 feet away. We have to walk, rain, sleet, shine, humidity, whatever, cold. We have to walk out there and drag everything back to the apartment. We have an outside garage, so that's a pain in the butt. So that might delay decorating. If you see me poking, I keep feeling as if my hand's going in my eyes. Something's bothering me, and I don't know what it is. Favorite Christmas songs. Oh Holy Night. I have a tape that my stepmother bought for my children, which is hidden in the garage somewhere. And I loved it. It was like all the old Christmas songs were on there from like the 1800s or whatever. It was really cool. But I like hearing, all the Christmas songs. My favorite Christmas movies. Oh, wow. Favorite Christmas movie would be... favorite Christmas movies. Christmas Carol with Alistair Sims. That's my favorite. It's a Wonderful Life. Scrooged. I love the Christmas Carol story. I have the Muppet ones, the old black and white one, and the modern one, Scrooged. It's a Wonderful Life. There's this one, it's like an indie film, and it is hilarious, that I love to watch, and that one is Comfort and Joy. It is hilarious. It's just a woman who goes into some sort of time loop, and she winds up in her future, and it's not what she expected it to be. And by the end, of course, she learns to appreciate, and see what's important for Christmas. But it's called Comfort and Joy. So I'm trying to think, because I really believe there's another one, but I can't remember at the moment. So yeah, Christmas Carol, Comfort and Joy, and A Wonderful Life. And there might be another one, because it's like there's something in my back of my head, but it's not coming out. Do I rock a Santa hat while I decorate? I'll rock a Santa hat anytime. I don't care. I'll wear it in the street. I'll wear it to the store. I'll wear it Christmas Day while I'm decorating. Maybe even wear it through New Year's. You know. What are some of the Christmas traditions? Before, when we had a bigger apartment, we had a lot of friends. We used to do Advent. It was awesome. It started the day after the Sunday after Thanksgiving, and went through till Christmas Eve. And one day a week, each Sunday, you're celebrating a different aspect of Christmas, and it is really, really, really cool. We used to do it every year. Invite like 3 or 4 families over. You know, we would cook, you know, a traditional Puerto Rican meal, you know, and have everybody over, and we would have like a wreath and candles, and you would light a different candle every week till you got up to Christmas Eve, which was the birth of Christ. So I kind of missed that. You know, when we went to North Carolina, we didn't have many friends, and we unfortunately still don't. Although I did start going to church again, so who knows. Who do I spend Christmas Eve and Day with? I'm away from my family, so I spend it with my husband and my children. Since we moved here, every Christmas we would spend with my brother, but now he's not going to be here. It really upsets me that they did that, but what are you going to do? So yeah, just spend it with my family. Before we moved out of New York, we would spend one day with my family, like my mom and, you know, my brothers and my sister, my brother and my sisters, and then maybe the next day with his sister, my husband's sister. So that's how it was before. Have I started my Christmas shopping? I know what it's like to shop on Christmas Eve and find the stores empty. Since I moved, since I moved here, I don't even remember. I remember doing this since I moved to Texas. I might have started it before that, but basically, I go on Amazon. I ask my sister. I ask my nephew. I ask my brother, what do your kids want for Christmas? I ask my kids, and I try to get that done before December. I just go on Amazon, order it, it ships straight to them, and you know, and then, you know, my stuff ships straight to me, and you have free shipping on Amazon. And so basically, I get started like a month in advance, and I'm done before December. These got to be 2 different taxes. Asking me again what's at the top of my Christmas lists. Again, the only thing I would really desire is my own home. Then I can, you know, have it decorated however. I'll just decorate the whole house outside and everything. But again, my family's together, my family's healthy, we're safe, you know, roof over our head, clothes on our back, food on the table. That's all I care about. Oh my goodness. What is my favorite thing for Christmas? Oh my goodness. My favorite thing about the Christmas season that I miss so much is the snow. I love looking out my window during the holiday season and seeing snow, a blanket of snow. In New York, and I don't know if it's like this everywhere, it probably is, because I think it was the same in North Carolina and in New Jersey. Once the cars start driving, you know, it starts to turn brown and dirty, but when it first falls, it is so beautiful. And I miss most of all is the snow. My husband hates it. He hates how cold it is. He hates having to shovel it because he's the maintenance guy. And one time they had him shovel like a whole, I think it was an acre or more by himself, which I thought was wrong. Another time, again, he was shoveling by himself. He hurt his knee. And so he hates it. But if I could just have that blanket of snow just for the Christmas, a couple of days of Christmas, that would make me so happy. I miss the snow. If I could put fake snow outside of my patio, I would. Even that he says he doesn't want to see. So That's what I miss the most about the Christmas season. And then the when you drive around and the people decorate in New York, everybody decorates so beautiful. I noticed that in North Carolina, nobody really decorated. Here, it's like sometimes it can still be humid in December. We got a cold front early this year, but usually we don't get that cold till January. So, I mean, I noticed not a lot of people decorate. I don't know. I was in the city. Now I'm a little away from the city. Maybe I'll see it more, but maybe it's in the suburbs only. Because I really didn't notice it in North Carolina, New Jersey. I think I did notice it more in New Jersey, but in New York, everybody decorated. So I just miss that. I miss that decorations and the snow and the hat and the gloves and the scarf and I just miss that. If I could just have that for 1 week, for the Christmas week, I would be so happy. So that's my favorite thing about the Christmas season. Who's the cook in the family? Me. I used to cook. If not before in New York, my mom used to cook. I think that me and my sister-in-law sometimes would share Thanksgiving and Christmas in New York. When I moved to North Carolina, I cooked until I hurt my back, and then it was Golden Corral or whatever restaurant was open. When I moved here, we were supposed to share. Again, I was supposed to share with my sister-in-law. I met my husband's sister back in New York, but here, me and my sister-in-law, my brother's wife, we were supposed to share it, and then she left. So, when she left, that was that. I know I cooked by myself for Thanksgiving and for Christmas. Well, that first year I was here, when I wasn't feeling well, and I wound up in the hospital in January. So last year, I wanted to cook, but I was sick. So the only place that was open late, because my brother had to work that day, was Luby's, and Luby's is actually really good. But when we went that day, it was cold. I don't get it. The food was good, but it was cold. So I was like, nope. That was last Thanksgiving. So I definitely cooked for Christmas last year. And then I'm sad because this year my brother's girlfriend and I were supposed to share the cooking, and she has to cook. She has to work. So, and my brother's girlfriend, oh my goodness, she is a Texan. She can cook. They like their food spicy though, and I'm like, please, when you cook for us, don't put so much spice in it. But man, can she cook. And we were supposed to share the cooking for Thanksgiving, and then she has to work on Thanksgiving. So my brother opted to work too. He always has the option of working, and he needs the money. So I'm gonna cook still, I'm still gonna cook because I already started buying all this stuff. So yeah, I'll be cooking, and I'm the one who cooks in this family. My husband, he can cook if he really puts his mind to it, and he has cooked before. A couple of times one time I was sick for Thanksgiving. He cooked the entire Thanksgiving meal, and a couple of times, one time he actually cooked for like months. He just wanted to be the one to cook, but yeah, he comes home tired and late, and so I'm the cook. Alright, so again, if I can find these questions online, I will post them here. But that's my tag. If you want to do it, do it. Anybody wants to do it. And so okay, I will. Everybody have a very, very happy and safe Thanksgiving, and I'll see you the first week of December. Mwah.